have a plan to go to Iceland with your friends, but you don't know what places you have to visit. In this video, I will show you what places you have to visit. We will go around the island. I will show you what clothes you have to take with you.
Rain. I'm waiting for you.
How to make your travel not so expensive, and I will give you some tips along the way. So, let's go!
Plane wrecked shuttle. The plane was crashing on this black beach. Behind me, this is the plane that crashed in 173. This is US military plane. Interesting fact about this plane, that all passengers survived during the crash. And this thing is just lying down almost 50 years. The biggest glacier of Iceland you can see even from the space. These whole icebergs on this lake are coming from the glacier. On Google Maps, this place has more than 16,000 comments. But you can see here, there are some people who make a content without a t-shirt. Run away from it, like I did. But it's really big. $6 for this one. Just look at my sunglasses. Here you will be very wet. You can come also even closer to the waterfall. And here you will see the most beautiful view ever. I have one challenge for you. Guess what car is the most popular in Iceland? Do you think it's Tesla? No. Yeah. Start it up. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the right trip. They rebuilt them to go on this road. This is the warm river. Purchase between 20 and 45. I think they took some inspiration from Apple by creating the toilet. Here behind me there is 3 helicopters. They're doing the excursion on the glacier. Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's so amazing place to visit. Please go down when you will be here. Iceland is very different, so you travel in one country, in one island, but the views are changing completely. 1 hour you will be in the forest, next hour you will be not far from the waterfall, and then you go to the glacier, then you go to the Geysir, and now you are like in a hell. Only 30 years ago it was 100 meters of ice. So I tried to go through the small, and oh, it's very... I don't see anything with my sunglasses. This is the entry to the Geysir. Oh, it smells like old eggs that you forgot maybe for a week. And this is the name of volcano. 2 years ago, this whole thing was like a river from the lava. Most beautiful beaches I ever saw. They looks like a mix between a penguin and a parrot. This side it will be East Iceland, and this side it will be North Iceland. The temperature is +7 only, and this is middle of summer. Normally I travel without a big baggage, I just take the small one, but today we got a big baggage and I have already forgotten about that we have to pick up it. Okay, this is our bag, a little bit wet, but it's okay. Okay, somewhere here, maybe it's here, my love. It's no, it's not from me. Okay, this is music that you hear. I'm calling to a company where I book a car, but I don't know. Actually, it should be somebody pick up us, but I don't know. I don't see any person here, and without car, it's nothing to do in Iceland. Okay. Oh, it's cold outside, but eventually we got our car, and it's Mazda. Okay, we eventually get to the hotel. It's not so dark, but this is the time. It's almost 10:30, but actually I can see the sun a little bit there behind the cloud, and this is the night in summer in Iceland. We came to the supermarket. This is the yogurt. It's 500 milliliter yogurt. Okay, the price is $6 for this one. This is normal milk, $2.50 for 1 liter. And orange juice, 1 liter, $4. The good thing is that we took a lot of milk with us, so we just need only to buy yogurt for breakfast, and also water, because the water is really bad here. it smells like, I don't know, like it comes from volcano. So we have to buy water. Maybe it will be also like 1 liter, €2. I don't know. A cup of water, 2 liters, $2. 1 liter, $1. So because of the summer weather of Iceland, I had 1 jacket, 2nd jacket and 3rd jacket. This is a winter jacket. So the plan for today is to go at first to the supermarket and buy some food. I hope it will be the liter of the water. It should be cheaper than the liter of the gasoline. So the next we will go, there is like a river that goes also like not far from volcano. The water in the river is very hot. So we took our bath clothes and we will swim there. We will swim in the river, and outside the temperature is +7. Okay, here's a yogurt. Here, the Greek one, the price per yogurt is $9 for 1 liter. I think the whole economy of Iceland is based on the yogurt. Look, here's a new technology. This is a fridge in a grocery store. And personnel gather the meal, like I see there's a watermelon, there is some potatoes, there is chicken, and they gather it in 1 bag, and then a person came here and see this is the time of delivery, and then they pick it and take it home. And here this is a 2 fridge, this is an ice. The person don't need to waste the time to go inside the grocery store, and they just came here to the fridge and pick up the delivery. It's very nice and clever strategy to sell more products, save a lot of time of customer. It's like an alternative between delivery of products and going just into the store. It's like something in the middle. Now it's time to go to the volcano, and I hope the way to the volcano will be open. So this is the entry to the city, Reykjavik. This city is famous because it was destroyed by the volcano a couple of months ago. So we want to see how it was destroyed. Look, here is everywhere. You can see the sign from volcano. This is whole old lava. So welcome to Reykjavik. Here we found something interesting. Maybe it's a geyser, I don't know. Oh, it's a small volcano. So look, it's a kind of geyser. It's amazing. Just look, the water is spoiled. And this thing is amazing. It smells like our water in the hotel. It's a little bit like, you know, like old eggs that you forgot maybe for a week outside of your fridge. Whole steam is goes out of the earth. Ah, just look at the guy. He's traveling by bicycle on those weather. It's crazy. And here, by the way, there is a lot of park place. It's for free, so you can just came here with the car, have no problem with the park place. By the way, it's not too cold, but it's very windy, and the wind is too hot, so you have to take the right clothes that will protect you against the wind. So look, here is another hot spring. This is the name. And this hot spring is from another side. There is some water. There like a small geyser. It's going from the earth. Wow, it's a lot of steam. Oh, it smells. It smells really bad. Ooh. Here you can see it's a river of hot water. Here also some geysers, like here it's near from me. Look here. And it's good that here it's everything made for tourists, so you can easily go on this bridge and enjoy the whole area. Smell this beautiful taste of the nature. But I know somewhere on YouTube I watched the video where people was swimming in the water, and the water in the river was very warm, like 50 degrees. So we want to find it, and so we will to find it and also swim it. I think this is the way how you can travel with a big group of people using just one car. but I think it's better to travel with the friends, and so you will be flexible when you just rent a car and go wherever you want. Look, we found the place. It's like a hotel for people for the winter who want to see aurora light, but unfortunately in summer you cannot see it because the whole night and whole day there is a sun, but in winter there is always night, and so you can see it. And by the way, from here you can see how it looks inside. There is like some tables. This is a bar, and you can sit inside and wait for the polar light. Behind me is an Atlantic Ocean, and I'm on the west coast on Iceland. Only in 300 kilometers there is this coast of Greenland. In 1200 kilometers it's the coast of Canada. It's difficult to believe, but this earth where I'm staying now, it was thousands years ago, it was a sea. And all this earth was made by volcano. The water came in from the sea with the waves. It looked like a milk. Just look, here is very white, like a milk. It's a new interesting place to visit. This is a bridge between a canyon. Look, this is a canyon. This might be European platform, and this is already, I don't know, another, maybe American platform. Yes, exactly. This is North American plate, this is European plate. And so in this picture you can see a lot of different plates there are in our Earth. And we are now here, directly here. This is between it. This is the name of the place. And so in many thousands or many millions of years, between these two platforms or plates, it will be an ocean. Year by year they go on a different side. And now I'm on the European side. Exactly at this place you can be in one place, but also in two different places, because you don't need any ship, you don't need any plane to go from Europe to America. Let's go through the bridge without any requirement, without any visa. Look, this is an amazing place because this sand, it's very dark one. Just look. And it was my dream to came here, not exactly here, but to came between two of these plates, and now here I am. And it's worth it to fulfill your dreams, because if you won't do it, nobody on this earth will do it for you. So fulfill your dream, don't forget about it. This is the entry to the Geysir. You can see there is a lot of steam. Oh, it might be a bigger one than we thought before. The temperature is more than 100 degrees, so it might be very hot there. I think there it was an old bridge, but now it's damaged, and you can see like all waters are coming on the bridge. But this geyser is not the biggest one. The biggest one is 150 kilometers far away from here, and tomorrow we are gonna go there. Unfortunately, we couldn't go inside to the city of Grindavik because people forbidden us to go there. We could go only to a blue lagoon with only a reservation, and we decided to go to another volcano which is here, and this is the name of volcano. So there is different routes to go there. Here you can see this area was created in 2022, and then 2023, and then 2024. This is the new one, and we want to go there now. So I don't know how many minutes or how many hours it will take, but I hope maybe we won't see the volcano, however it's active, but at least we will see the new structure of volcano. To go there by car you have to pay for a park place. With this app you can buy a ticket. The ticket costs about 7 Some words about Krýsuvík. I know I'm like a tourist, I want to visit there, but it's really pity for people who lose the city, who lose their home because of volcano. Yeah, it's really pity because I know it from my own experience. So I hope they will build the town again and here, and it's very interesting for me to see how does it look, the city now. And here, if you see this footage, so it means I found them in the internet, and so this is how it looks exactly after destroying from volcano. So, and about this volcano, I think we have to go maybe 100-200 meters high. We just took our ponchos, we took water with us, and yeah, and exactly have to take some hiking shoes. I asked another tourist how much time does it take to go up there, and they said it's like 30 minutes, so it's not a lot. So you can see here different ways how you can go there, and we will take this one because it's a new one. You can see here, this is from 2022. The other one on the other side of the mountain, of the volcano, it's from 2023, and another it's from 2024, like for this year. I think I'm not missing up this year. So at least we go there 30 minutes to see the new one, and then we can go here, because here I can see some steam from the volcano. It will be also interesting to see it. It's funny, this volcano, it reminds me on a ski slope, but it has a black color, but it looks like so. So we came eventually to the top, and you can see this is a new one and this is an old one. And I think directly here, this is the top of the volcano, and it came from here on the old side. So now we're gonna go down and see the new volcano, at least the new lava. And here is very windy. It's like, I don't know, my jacket, my winter jacket is against wind, but I feel a little bit cold. So we are going directly there, to this place. So now we came down, and this is the whole lava, the old one, but maybe it's also new one, because I see there is some steam a little bit, but it's not hot, it's a cold one, so you can just walk on the lava a little bit. Unbelievable, only 3 or maybe 2 years ago, this whole thing, it was like a river from the lava. Now I can just walk through it. You can see how it looks. This is different layer of lava. This area with the stream is, I think it's unreachable, because we have go through the lava, and I don't know if it's hot. It's not a good idea to just go through the lava. Now I will show you something very beautiful, and this is waterfall. It's called Urriðafoss. This is approximately 1.5 hour not far from Reykjavik, and this is a huge one. If you are on a car, you can easily reach this destination and park your car behind it. It's for free, and there is a lot of places. It gets a little bit rainy, but I want just to show you the waterfall from another perspective of view, and it reminds me on the big Niagara waterfall. It looks like this. It's really big, it's really beautiful. Exactly for this weather we need poncho, but I was a little bit lazy to put it on me, so we just will go to another place. Today we are planning to do a waterfall day, just to visit 3 or 4 waterfalls and to visit Geysir. It's a place where there are a lot of geysers, so we will visit there, and we will also swim in a hot river. As you can see here, it's completely different weather. It's no rainy, but we just went maybe 15 minutes far away from there, near from the waterfall. Here's no raining, no foggy. The weather is changing very quickly from place to place. Welcome to the next waterfall, and the name of it is Faxi Waterfall. And here you have to pay for the parking place. It's like $5. Here you can pay by card or by cash. And I already can hear the noise of the waterfall. I'm curious what I can see there. Oh my god, just look, so big. And look, the people can go so close there. The waterfall is not very high, it's maybe 3 or 5 meters. And now I will show you the view of the waterfall from the top. So this is the view from the top. I can go a little bit closer. And you can see now. So the next destination of the waterfall is called Gullfoss. Like falls is always at the end. And here I want to show you. Look, it's a big, oh, it's a big truck. It's a big truck. It's like, I don't know how many meters, maybe 3 meters high. On this truck, everyone can go and sit. Inside. Yeah. Okay. Start it up. Okay. Big one. Thank you very much. You're welcome. It's nice. So you can see, it just was circumstances that the person saw. I filmed his car and he allowed me to go inside of his car and also started it. It was a big one. From here, from this view, you can see clearly the place between two plates. As you can see here behind me, today this is the biggest waterfall what we visited today. And here you can see also there is a lot of tourists because near from this place is a place of geysers and there is also more tourists. So we skip it and now we will go to the geyser. Next station is a geyser and here's geyser center. You can have some meal, you can buy some clothes and also you can buy some souvenirs. And here directly on the other side of the road you can see here begins geyser and all things with the smoke and smelling steam. Okay, this is the name of the geyser. Its name is Geyser. And here, as you can see, on 20 meters under the earth, the temperature is 127. And here, when it goes up, the temperature goes to 100. And then it explodes. And here you can see this is different types of geyser. This is in the United States. And you can see this is a people in comparison with the high of the geyser. This is this geyser. It belongs to 70 to 80 meters. This is another in USA, and this is also somewhere I think in Iceland. Behind me you can find park places for the car. It's for free. So this water is very hot. I think it's maybe 60 degrees. A lot of steam. Okay, yes, the temperature is between 80 and 100. This is a small one. This is another geyser. It's here in this hall. And here in the opposite side there is a lot of people. I think this is the main geyser. And all people, they just waiting for the explosion. I think it will happen soon. The period in what the geyser will explode, I just Google it. Sometimes I saw the result like 3 hours, sometimes 10 minutes. Whoa. This was the explosion. But I think it's not the main geyser, because it wasn't 70 meters, it was like 15 meters, maybe 10 meters. Oh, again one. It happens very often. From here is a better view. Nice. Woo! Oh. But here I want to show you a place also very beautiful. I don't know if you can see, but I can see the hole going through the water inside. Oh, when I stay here on this tip, it's so warm. It's like in sauna. And here you can see the blue water, like blue lagoon. You know, there is some tradition when you visit the place with the water, you throw the coin with the thought when you will throw the coin, then you will come back. But here in this place, the information, don't throw your coin in the geyser. From this point of view you can see the view of the whole valley of Geysir. So now we came to the hot river, and this is whole area. As you can see, here is a lot of steam. It's like steam station. Maybe they produce some electricity. I hope we will find this warm water. Oh, okay, there I can see the water. Okay, we found this river, but here's a cold water. I think it should be somewhere here. Maybe this water. Taste it. Oh yes, it seems warm. It's warm. So the good news, we found the hot spring is from this side, also this side. But the bad news, we have to go on the mountains somewhere, maybe around about 3 kilometers, and then we can swim. So the update to our swimming program. The good news, we found the right river. Yeah, it's warm, but it's not warm enough, and so we have to go to hike 3, maybe almost 4 kilometers to this place where old people are swimming. And here, this is the begin where the warm water goes out of the earth. And so I didn't know about that we have to go 3 kilometers. I just want to go outside of the car and just walk around to see the place where we can swim. But I don't know, fortunately, hiking with my white sneakers. But what I can say, surely I'm really helpful that it's here not windy. Our destination is here, the place where there is a lot of steam, and this is the valley where the hot river is going down. So if you want to go here, not just take your swimming shorts, take your hiking shoes, take water for drink, and also plan an average 1 hour in one direction and 1 hour back. And yes, if you want to save money, there is also one free park place, maybe 500 meters before the paid park place, and you pay for the park place only when you leave it. So it means you have to count this whole hours of hiking, so it's like park place for 1 hour. Okay, finally we achieved this place, and here it's not very deep. You have to lie down here in the water, and here the place where you can change your clothes. So let's try in. You can go here upstairs, from other side upstairs. Oh no, downstairs. Pretty long one. I thought it will be like 50 meters long, but I think it's maybe like 200 or 300 meters long. And here, that's it. Yeah, like altogether it was 300 meters. And if you think it's not worth it, go here in the water. I hear some people said you will regret when you don't go to the water. So when you came here, just try it. Next day, we wanted to go to a national park called, sorry, I have to read it, it's a long word. The name is Landmannalaugar. Landmannalaugar. Here now came to this national park, and this is like a big national park. This is Landmannalaugar. This is a part of this park. Today maybe is the hardest day, at least in my taxi driver career, because look here, this is the way we have to drive, and this way we have to drive 14 kilometers on this road. Maybe it seems not very hard, but believe me, it's very hard to drive this way, because like here, you have here just stone in the middle of the road. Because I know in this national park also some kind of hot spring, so we wanted to bet there a little bit, but it's very hard to drive. Here, this is our car. And the problem, we don't have the full insurance. Like, we have a full insurance, but we are not insured of some damages from the below of the car. So I try to drive it safety. This is the right car to go on this way. Like maybe like this, but not like our car. But fortunately the way it changed, and now it's a little bit like a sand. But here you can see it's very beautiful view, especially here. Here you can see there is some snow on the top of the mountain, sea, and this way a little bit red, and the mix red color with the green one. It's unbelievable, but there is a bus going on the way, but the bus has 4 roads at the end. I'm so happy we just came to this place, and here it's no way to go further, but somebody tried to go, and you can see now a car was stopped in the middle. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the right trip. Yeah, and one car is like our car, it just stopped in the middle of a river. Like, I could be one of the idiots when I will stop in the middle of the river. But there, a little bit far away, I can see the hot spring, and there is a lot of people swimming in it. This was our target, and also we will hike there. There are some people are going to swim. So the park place here is free, so you can go and find a lot of places to park your car. So now you can see this big car trying to get this car out of the water. I think the water is so cold. I don't know how the guy is standing in the water. Here we show you a toilet of this center. And there's very funny thing. You go here, toilet for 2 persons, but here it's very nice view. You can see there's a lot of camping places. Actually, I cannot imagine how people can live here, because my hand is almost a little bit frozen to film it. And here people are just living open air. It's always rainy. Yeah, but maybe have to try it at first to say it's not good. And here I can see it's a hiking way, 55 kilometers, I don't know, to nowhere, but in this beautiful region. I think you have just to come here and to make vacation, to stay here and then hike, because the way here, it took how many hours? Oh my god, it took like 6 hours to go here. This is my poncho. It's very good when it's rainy, like here I'm a little bit wet, but with this poncho I won't be wet. Okay, now I'm ready. Rain! I'm waiting for you. Oh look, they built from a bus, they built a store here. See, here's a store. You can buy here some food. Like now I meet it in a bus. This is a cashier. They don't have any milk. And by the way, you can pay by Visa card or MasterCard. Look, these 2 cars are Mercedes Sprinter. They rebuilt them to go on this road. And here you can see these cables are responsible to pump up the air. So you can just let the air a little bit less, and then if you need it more, just to pump up. Actually, if you have a tent here, you have everything what you have here. For example, you have a water, there you have a toilet, maybe there is some kitchen or something like that where you can cook it, and you have a very wonderful view. So you can hike it and enjoy your life. Here you can see this river is cold, has cold water, but here from this thing it's going hot water, and so people, this place, they are just swimming in the water. Now we want to hike a little bit because here is a very nice area. Here you can see the valley with a lot of steam, maybe a kind of geyser or maybe a small volcano. Look, this steam is go just outside of the earth. It means here, not far away, there is a lava behind the earth. And maybe it's a little bit dangerous here. Here you can see the symbol, so it's not allowed to go there because the temperature here is more than 100 degrees. See, the steam go just from the earth. Oh, it's warm, it's very warm. It's not warm, it's hot. This whole area is a national park. It was really hard to achieve this area. It took maybe 4 hours by car, but I learned a lot how to drive the car in a bad road, and also I'm very satisfied, very happy that we took this hike. It's not a lot, it's like 1 hour in one direction, 1 hour back. And by the way, one tip, when you drive a car here, you have just to drive your car faster, because your car won't take the whole ups and downs, so it will be easier to drive it. And maybe also be careful about the clearance, the difference between the earth and your car. There is a lot of stones along the way that can damage your car. And maybe if you want to have fun by driving, take an insurance, the full insurance for your car, so you can just have fun by driving and don't worry about it. Now it's a very specific moment, because here I see the first time the sun in Iceland. I think it happens not so very often. Oh, I can enjoy eventually the sun. And now we are going to the warm river to try if the water is warm enough to swim. Oh, you can see here there is some air going out of the ground. Okay, this is the warm river, which is between 20 and 45. Oh, it's not so warm. So I asked the woman, and she said that here at the beginning the water is not very warm, but then here a little bit further, because there is another river came to the swimming pool, and the water will be like 40 degrees. It will be very, very warm. So let's try. Oh, it was the best thing for today's day. The bath here. At the beginning it's a little bit cold, maybe 20 degrees the water. But then if you will go a little bit further here, the temperature is really hot. I just felt like my legs are burning. But then it's like, so you can imagine, the top of the water it's a hot water, but in the bottom it's cold water. And so you can just sit down and the water warm you up. At the end I was so warm, and I came out, I changed my clothes, and I don't feel like it's cold, but the temperature is like it last 10 and it's slightly windy, but here I'm warm, and this is really nothing. I really recommend you to visit there. So this was our flat. We rented this flat for 4 days. The price was 750 for per person. We have one bed for 2 person and the second bed also for 2 person. This was our table. On this table we were also cooking our meal. Here is a bathroom, but now it's occupied. It was very stylish fridge. I really like this style. But I have to show you something in the bathroom. Now the bath is free, and I will show you something. Here's our toilet, and it looks like AirPods from Apple. I think they took some inspiration from Apple by creating the toilet. Today we will go to another hotel, so it means in this hotel we spend it 4 nights, and another 4 nights we will spend in another 4 hotels. So the good thing is we just go from hotel to hotel around the island. But the bad thing is that we have to take our whole baggage with us, and it's completely full here. We're completely full, and now we are looking forward to our new adventures. We were driving on this highway, and here we just saw animals, and we decided to stop. There is a lot of horses. Nice spot. Do you see this big mountain? This is not only the mountain, it's a glacier, because here where there is a lot of clouds you cannot see the ice on the top of the mountains, and this is the glacier. And this is also a volcano. It used to be a volcano before it became a glacier. So our hotel is on the other side of the glacier, but first we will go to this direction to look on the Iceland's nature, because today we have a lot of time to do it, and then we will go back and visit the other side of the mountain. And today we have a luck, it's a lot of sun today, and I heard that children benefit when there is a sunny in Iceland, because when it's a sunny weather it happens very rarely, but when it's sunny weather the children doesn't go to school. So in our countries we don't have to go to school when it's very bad weather or it's very cold, like minus 30 or minus 40 degrees. But here they have benefits when it's sunny there. They can enjoy the beautiful weather.
Chasing shadows, raising hell, never slowing. In those alleyways of heat, with the thrill
Here behind me there is 3 helicopters. They're doing the excursion on the Glacier.
All alone. He played a reckless game. All the guys around him said he's got it coming.
It was very funny thing when I booked the hotel. You see here, there is a house. This is the hotel that I booked for. But while I was booking it, I saw it was a river before the hotel. But I thought it will be like some kind of bridge above the river. But then I got an email from the hotel and they said, be careful, to reach a hotel you have to pay for a bus to go from one side of the river to other side. And the funny thing, the ticket for the bus to go just above the river was 70 euro per person in one direction. And so I just cancelled the hotel, but now we came here to see the river. So the takeaway from this story, by booking a hotel, make sure to get enough information that you don't have any trouble like this that I could have if I hadn't read the email. So we came to the next waterfall. The name is Seljalandsfoss, and the good thing is because here you came to one place, you can see here there is 3 waterfalls, one after another. This is number 1, number 2 and number 3. Don't forget to pay for the park place, because here you have to pay for it. Here is also a good place for hiking, because there is a hiking road along the way. And don't forget to take your poncho with you, because there I can see a lot of people are wearing a poncho, because otherwise you will be wet. Go there and I can see there is a road behind the waterfall. You have to wear something reasonable. This is the way behind the waterfall. You can also go down near the waterfall. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here's so amazing place to visit. Please go down when you will be here. After it, my trousers are completely wet. Oh, but believe me, it was worth it. It was a really amazing thing I saw in my life. And here it's the second one, it's very small one, and a little bit further there is a third one. So the only way to come closer to the waterfall is this way. It's some kind of canyoning. So we can go here and carefully surprising. It's a surprise for me. There is an amazing place to take a lot of beautiful photos. The next place to visit is the legendary Black Beach. Here is everywhere black sand. Oh, and I can see that's very beautiful. There are a lot of horses. I think this is a kind of excursion that you can book. I saw here a lot of beaches with the black sand, but here the sand is especially black. It's really like black sand, very soft. I think this beach is the most beautiful beaches I ever saw. It's a huge one. I think here is a nice place for jogging. Yes, it's very comfortable to jog here. In the middle of the summer, I don't see anyone who swim here. A similar place like here I saw on Madeira, on Portugal. I've been there 2 months ago, but here the beach is way more cooler. It's not really sand, it's like small black stones, like this one. The color of these stones makes the beach black. I want to just briefly introduce our new hotel. Come inside. This is the kitchen, but it's not only for us. A kitchen for all people who live in here. There is also a dishwasher, the microwave, and the most importantly, the beautiful view. Just look here, you can see there is the biggest waterfall in this area. Here's a mountain and there is a forest that you know is very rarely to see the forest in Iceland. But here in this area is a specific climate for the forest. This is our small balcony, a table for eating outside, and this is our flat. At first when I came to the flat, I saw there is only 3 beds, but we are 4-person place for the 4th person. And here, this is the single room for the 1st person. By the way, this is the name of our hotel. So now it's almost 10:30 p.m. in the evening and we want to go to hike, but we want to go to hike to a specific place. And this is the place. The plane was crashing on this black beach. It's not here. We have to hike 3 kilometers in one direction and 3 kilometers back. It takes at least 3 or 4 hours in both directions, and the time we started it's almost 11 p.m. We are starting at 11 p.m. and we will come back at 2 or 3 a.m. next day. It will be my first night hiking, but thanks God here it's not really night because you can see now there is a sun there, so I hope it will be enjoyable for us to hike. And here actually on the other side we saw just there is a big mountains. It was hidden behind the cloud, but now you can see it. It's really big. It's a really big glacier. It starts here and it goes here, 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 here. It's really big. Okay, don't lose time. Let's hike. The best time for hiking is from September to May. Make sure to take with you wind and waterproof clothes. By emergency, call this number and don't climb on the plane. And by the way, if you will be on this place, you have to pay for parking because there is a sign from one side and from the other side. You can scan it. There is a QR code. You can scan it and pay. It costs $5. So behind me, this is the plane that crashed in 173. This is a US military plane. And back in the days, people could go to the plane by car, but nowadays because of tourists they were just riding down on the field, and the owner of this field said no way, now you have to go through the field by your feet. So but I have a good news for you, because on the whiteboard it was an information that it takes like 2 hours in each direction. But no, it's a bullshit. It took only 45 minutes in one direction. I was only started to warm up, but now here I'm on the plane. I think in 1 hour we will go back. Interesting fact about this plane, that all passengers survived during the crash. And this thing is just lying down almost 50 years on this beach. And if you will be in this area, I would recommend you to take this hike 45 minutes and visit this place, because it's really interesting. You can make really nice photos. Also you can hike in the evening. Now like it's 11:30 p.m. It's not so dark, so it's like white nights. Just enjoy a hike and make good pictures with the plane. In this place where I'm staying now, only 30 years ago it was 100 meters of ice. Behind me is a big glacier. Now I'll show you how big this glacier was only 30 years ago. This was the glacier. This mountain is here, so you can imagine it was almost by the top of the mountain, and now is here. In 2006 it was so like until this level, and by 2010 it was almost melt. There is also some excursions and you can book it, take specific clothes and climb on the glacier. There is also some tours, kayaking tours. You can rent a kayak and swim here. Now we want to go a little bit closer to the glacier and touch the glacier. Here, on the top of the glacier, I see a couple of groups of people climbing on the top. By the way, when you go here, don't forget to take warm clothes, because a little bit windy here, and also the wind is very cold because whole wind came from the glacier. And also one tip, don't forget to pay for your park place, because there is a QR code to pay for it. And when you pay for it, pay attention that you pay for a car when you travel by car, because at the beginning by default it states park place for a motorrad, and so now I just booked a park place for motorrad. It costs $2, and then I noticed no, it couldn't be so cheap, and then I have to pay twice for the car. The park place for the car, it costs $5, so pay attention. You can see all of these people wearing the helm and special axe for the eyes, and specific things like for the boots, like a spike, that they can be stable on the ice. This place begins glacier. Now I'm on the glacier. Now I can touch the glacier. Yeah, it's really cold. If you have an opportunity, just visit this place, because in 10 years on this place there will be no ice. Maybe a river, there will be maybe a lake, but it won't be any ice. So don't miss the opportunity, because it's worth it. By walking on the ice, it's hard, difficult to find the way back. I know we have to go to this direction, but we don't see our path. It's not like hiking way. Do you see this girl? I don't know what she's doing. It seems like she's working here, and she makes this whole hills evil. It's funny. It's like it's a main job, but the girl 25, she's working here. So I can see here, this is the whole area. This is the name of the area, and there is a lot of activities you can make it. So now we are here. Yesterday we were near this plane. It's called Plane Wreck Shuttle. So this is the park place. And so from here you can do kayaking and hiking in the glacier. Then from this place you can do these activities and also this one. And here 2 hours far away from this place you can go for camping and take this walk. In Iceland the weather is changing very quickly. Look, it was very sunny and now it's raining. And I even didn't take off my sunglasses. Okay, I will record the video with the sunglasses by rain. And here it's a very beautiful place, but be careful, there is 3 points of view. Take a walk to the longest one and you will see the most beautiful view ever.
Hello, Simon followers. Hello. Inha Politin, come on Instagram, follow me. Hey guys.
I have one challenge for you. Guess what car is the most popular in Iceland? Do you think it's Tesla? No, it's not Tesla. This car is Dacia. They are everywhere. I don't know why they are so popular here, but maybe because they were cheap, or maybe it's a good quality. I don't know. Behind me it's not our next hotel. This is only the house we saw along the way, and we just stopped and watched how does it look. But it looks really great. And the place where these houses are is amazing. So you can see, so you can imagine you're living here. You go outside here on this balcony and you see the river, the mountain, the field. So nice. But today is very specific day, because today we're gonna visit the most visitable place from tourists. The first specific place is the biggest glacier in Iceland. Behind me you can see 3 outcomes from the glacier. It's from this side, behind me and left of me. The biggest glacier of Iceland you can see even from the space. On this picture you can see it from the space view. And the second specific place is the Diamond Beach and the lake with a lot of iceberg behind me. These whole icebergs on this lake are coming from the glacier, maybe 3 or 4 kilometers far away from here, from the biggest glacier in Iceland. Now it was very loud, and this glacier was falling down apart from a big one, and you can see these whole waves here. They are from the glacier. This place is #1 for visiting by tourists. On Google Maps, this place has more than 16,000 comments. There you can see some tours by boats to swimming in this lake. The price is $200 for one person. This is Diamond Beach. And this place where the whole water from the lake is going into the sea, and this whole ice came also from the lake. But you can see here there are some people who make a content without a t-shirt. I wanna give you a tip. If you want to make a cool photo, go to the ice, but make sure when the wave comes to you, run away from it, like I did. So this is our hotel, and we have here a lot of dogs. Here we have a table. Also we have a table outside. Here we have two beds. We have our kitchen and a beautiful bathroom. The bathroom is really nice. And outside I found something interesting. This one. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks like in a movie. I don't think it's a big bird. I think maybe it's a fish. but it's really big. Maybe think it's like 4 meters. Look. And this is how our hotel looks from outside. There is 4 hotels. We really like it because inside it was a lot of space. From outside it looks like it's small, but inside it was really a lot of place. Behind our hotel is a farm. This is a horse farm. There is a house for horses, but all horses are outside. Today it will be a big journey. We have to drive around about 300 kilometers. And actually in the north of the island, it's not a lot of things to see, but I think we will find something. Especially what we like in this hotel, this room is really big. We have a big ceiling. It's very minimalistic, but it looks really nice. Respect for this hotel. This is the name of the area. Here, this is the park place. You buy a ticket here and then you go by car there and you can hike. Here in this region you can see a lot of animals there. To go there you have to buy a ticket. Per person you have to pay $6. Tickets you can buy in this cafe. And then you go there and you give the ticket to the automat. This is a kind of national park. Here you can see a sheep and the old farm. But let's look first for the sheep. Very epic. You can see these mountains and the sky is like came down from the top. And now let's look on the old farm. I think it's a whale skeleton. Now I will show you an amazing place that we're visiting now. I'm really happy that we came here. And this is the home of famous birds that are living only here. The name of the bird is tupik. They looks like this. They're very small, maybe 20 or 30 centimeters long. They looks like a mix between a penguin and a parrot. You can go very closely to them and you can see this hole. This is the home of tupik. They eat fish from the sea. But they have been very curious because when they bring fish from the sea, the seagulls try to take it from them. Some people bring really big cameras and big objectives like this one. But it's pretty cold here and they built a house where you can go inside and there's really warm and you can just show the tupiks from inside. This is the house. This place might be the coldest place I ever been on Iceland. I don't feel my hands because I'm filming it. When you will go here, just go here and go inside of this house that you warm you up. The next place to visit. And this place is behind the door. Do you see the bridge? This is one of the bridges between 2 plates. This is European plate and the other one is a North Pacific plate. In many years, this river between 2 plates will become an ocean. This side it will be East Iceland and this side it will be North Iceland. Here you can see there is a lot of wild sheep. They are running out. I tried to catch some of them. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it. We stopped here not because of the sightseeing, but because of our hotel. And this is our hotel. So we go here, and the key is here. Oh, here is very warm. So this is the couch for 2 persons, the sleep bed, and the bath. In front of our hotel we have a canyon, and this is the way to the canyon. But the view is amazing because look at this view. The stones on the canyon, they have 8 edges. The canyon you can reach from both sides. From this side where our hotel is and from the other side. There is a way on the European plate. The stones has different shape like these 8 sides because of the lava came out of the earth and it was not enough time to cool down, and so because of lack of time of cool down they got this shape. So now I will show you our last flat, and this flat is really nice. It looks so minimalistic This is the kitchen with a living room, a big table. Here we celebrated my birthday yesterday. The chair with the thing you can put your legs. Here's a couch. It's a nice view. There's nice view on the mountains. Here is a grill. Didn't use it. Then the first bedroom, the second bedroom, and the bath. So nice, especially here. I like it. And the price of this bed here with a picture, it was only 280 euros per night. And also outside there is 2 hot pools. We will use it today. For example, this place is look like in Bavaria. Look, there is a lot of mountains with the snow in summer. This is whole field, looks like in Alps. Now we are going to one waterfall, and this is the biggest in Iceland. It should be very interesting there because it was cool with the car on the park place. It was the first time in Iceland while our travel. I'm very excited to see it, especially on my birthday, which is today. Oh my god, look, it's so big. And look, here you can see the rainbow. There is a lot of places with different points of view where you can see the waterfall. I'm 10 meters far away from the rainbow. Go to this viewpoint in front of the waterfall. Make sure to take some waterproof clothes. Those small pieces of the water, and so you will be wet. Just look at my sunglasses. Here you will be very wet. You can come also even closer to the waterfall. And here you will see the most beautiful view ever. Other side of the waterfall I can see also some people. Most people are coming from this side. When you will be here on this place, make sure to visit it because it's worth it. I wanted to also give you some suggestion how to travel to Iceland very cheaply. So at first we booked our flight in February, so now it's July and we booked our flight in February. Then we used the app called Booking. It's not a advertising, I just say my experience. I planned, we had 9 days, so there is a lot of touristic region not far from Reykjavik. So we booked a hotel not far from Reykjavik for 4 nights. And then in this region there is a lot of traveling spots to visit. So in order not to go from hotel to hotel every night, spent our first 4 days there, and then the next 4 days we travel around the island. We also booked a car because without car it's nothing to do here. Then don't travel alone, because if you travel alone you have to pay for all things on your own budget. We are 4 people, it will be cheaper for you to rent a car, it will be cheaper for you for a hotel, it will be cheaper for you for a food. And according to the food we brought from our own country, because here in Iceland the food very expensive. So we just booked additionally 1 bag for 100 euro and took almost all our food with us. Here we bought only water and yogurt for the breakfast. So to sum up, just book the hotels and the flight. In addition, take your food in order not to overpay here for the food. And don't travel alone, travel with a friend. You will have more fun with that. I want to mention a couple of words about the clothes that you have to take for Iceland. At first, the clothes should be waterproof. What does it mean? I have this jacket, it's waterproof, but when it's rain, then it will be wet. So you have to take really waterproof clothes. The best one, it will be to buy a poncho. When you buy a poncho, you won't be care about rain. I'm waiting for you. When you visit some waterfalls or when it starts to rain. So buy a poncho, $10, not a lot. Then your trousers. Your trousers, in my case, they aren't waterproof. But it would be nice when you take a waterproof, windproof trousers, because here sometimes it's very windy. For example, my jacket is windproof. Then about hiking shoes. Hiking shoes should be also waterproof. It would be nice when you take trekking shoes, but sometimes I just was going here in Iceland with my sneakers, and it was also good. And be careful, this is the middle of the summer and it's cold. Then you have to take a couple of layers of your pullover. Why it's important? Because when you have a couple of layers, it will be warmer for you than in comparison when you take one warm pullover. And for example, this jacket has this membrane, and these membranes keep you warm. When you have warm inside you, then it won't let the warm outside of your jacket. So it's just some tips for you that your travel will be more enjoyable. Now I am on a place that is very smelly. So make sure to take your mask from the corona time and put it on your nose. This is the place in the north of the country, and you can take here some walk, maybe 13 minutes. But if you are very sensitive to this smell, I don't recommend you to go there. Iceland is very different in some parts of the Iceland. So you travel in one country, in one island, but the views are changing completely. Like 1 hour you will be in the forest, next hour you will be not far from the waterfall, and then you go to the Glacier, then you go to the Geysir, and now you are like in a hell. So I try to go through the small, and oh, it's very, I don't see anything with my sunglasses. Look, for example, this, it boils like a kettle. It's just insane. The lava boils the water and it goes outside of the earth. Oy, 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 oy. So, this was 9 days of my journey with my friends in Iceland. I showed you the Iceland like it is. I hope you enjoyed all the tourist places. And I suggest you, if you have opportunity, please go and make your vacation here. If you like my content, watch this video from Madeira and this video from cruise ship from Spain. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, think big and live slow.